I did a video last year when I bought the Tesla front glass sunshade. It worked pretty well. I'm parking my car outside a lot more this year, and I was looking for a rear sunshade. The Tesla front sunshade sells for $75, and the rear sunshade sells for $90. So for a total of $165, kind of expensive. I recently saw that there are some generic sunshades on eBay. I ordered one set that came with a front, rear, and two rear door triangle window inserts. On with the unboxing, or rather unbagging. Here are the two triangle-shaped pieces for the rear windows. It comes with 3 bags of clips. The front and rear sunshades come already folded. Pretty much have to do that if you want to store them later on. This is the front sunshade. It is basically a wire frame with a fabric surround and a mesh in between. Here is the larger rear sunshade. The curved part of the frame goes towards the back window where it meets the shelf. When comparing the Tesla frame to the generic frame, they are very similar, just a few millimeters here and there. The fabric and overall construction is comparable to the Tesla version. The trim around the frame has roughly the same border size and stitching. The fabric holes are about the same and have the effect of reducing sun coming into the car's cabin. For the front sunshade, I'm going to be using 4 clips, one on each side. This works similar to how the Tesla sunshade is used. The Tesla clips are much smaller than the generic clips. The slight curve to the frame goes towards the front of the car. Now it's time to install the front sunshade. Remember, the flat part of the clip goes towards the roof of the car. The larger clips actually work pretty well in the front sunshade. Looking all around the edges of the frame, where it meets the trim of the car, looks really good. I see no issues. Now we're going to be doing the rear window shade. Here I'm just doing a rough test fit without using any clips, just to see how it looks. I'm pretty sure the wrinkles in the fabric will go away over time as it's stretched out. The rear sunshade only uses 3 clips. I guess you could use more. I may play around with it and see how it works. I installed clips on the left and right side and also on the front side. The rear of the panel seems to wedge in nicely between the rear deck and the window. One negative about the generic sunshades is that they don't come with any instructions. But on the plus side, the package included 12 clips instead of the 8 that are shown in the auction photo. I may rearrange how the clips are ordered around the sides. Maybe adding 2 instead of 1 on each side may make the fit better. It's also good to have a few extra in case I lose any. Here you can see the sun with and without the sunshade. This is where the larger clips are at a disadvantage. On the sides of the rear sunshade, there's less of a gap between the trim and the glass, and these large clips seem to push out a little bit from the frame. Otherwise, the dimensions of the rear sunshade fit pretty well. I'm going to need to rearrange the clips and see if they work better. The front of the shade seems to be off a little bit in the corner. Should be a few extra millimeters. Lastly, I'm going to install the rear triangle window sunshades. These triangle pieces just snap right in, doesn't need to use any clips, stays in pretty well. Here's how they look from the outside. Right now, I'm driving the car during the daytime. You can see what it looks like through the rear. The view out the back is not too bad during the day, though at nighttime it may be a little too dark. I have noticed that there are some versions of the rear sunshade that are half the size to allow for more visibility through the back window. This may be a better option for some people. Overall, I like these generic sunshades a lot. I think they offer a good value and it works pretty well. The only thing that you're missing is the fancy Tesla storage bag. Now we see both sunshades installed. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.